Alright, folks, welcome to this, whatever this is. What we have in front of us is Gruul Amulet. Yo, Spike, right on time, right on time. Welcome everybody from Spike's stream. We are about to, for the first time ever, introduce a brew by another Amulet player, very bright Amulet mind called Jose Moniz. And he's been working on this that you see in front of you. This is Gruul Amulet. We're not playing bending the knee after that defeat. GG's, dude. GG's. We're not playing pacts. What we're doing instead is we're playing full 4 Fierce Empaths, and we're playing full 4 Bloodbraid Elves. No blue, as you can see. There's no Turiel West engine. So basically, Primetime is just like a value creature. We do have access to Valakuts, of course, with the 4 Dryads, which we are likely to see a little bit often, thanks to the Bloodbraid. But this is more of a mid-range deck than a toolbox deck like we're used to with Amulet. So, vastly different approach, using value cards like Clothes. We're using Grazer as our early drops and Explorers as a way to ramp. As I was saying again, we're not splashing blue, so we only have access to red and white mana in terms of our bounce lands. We're playing Valakas, we're playing Caverns, we're playing Stronghold and Sunhome. Stomping Ground as our fetchable lands. This is a very first rough draft. I saw Jose's list on he posted it on my Discord, and I looked at it and I see some stuff that I liked, and then I made some changes that I thought were pertinent. So in the side where we have access to this member, Bone Crusher Giant, Pyroclasm. We're not playing Fire Spout because Bloodbraiding into Fire Spout is not a great line. Scrotus Miggy, thank you for the Twitch Prime subscription. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for the support. Now that Astro banned, can you please play one of Spicy Nissa Vital Force? Oh yeah, good old Nissa. She's good times. All right, so let's go. Let's see how this works out. I am super intrigued. by this. One of Dragon Lord Attack. Also, by the way, I had a bunch of follows that I missed right there. Sorry about that. But yeah, welcome to the Primetime Stronghold. Psy-Type, CS Magic Altars, and J Jimbo. All of you, thank you for those follows. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting and different way of playing Amulet, so we're gonna see how it works out. Hold me, I'm scared. Frank EGMDG, thank you for that follow. Turn 3 Bloodbraid, hell yeah. Thanks for fixing the 1080p YouTube videos. Yeah, I did an update, and I think it might have worked. So I don't think this list can ever lose to John, right? Turn 1 Aether Vial. It could be Spirits. It could be Spirits. It could be... hello there. Yeah, but we're gonna set up a turn 3 Bloodbraid. I think we want to reset Gemstone instead of gaining 2 life. This could be humans, or it could be spirits or blue-white merfolk. All of those are possibilities. Some of those are not really good decks, but Warlock Grove. So it could be humans. Second Vial. Wait, does that change things now? Damn it, does that change things? Or do I just slam Bloodbraid? Banned goblins. It's alright. It's my first time playing the deck. We did not submit Bloodbraid Elf to not slam it on turn 3. Easy. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna reset the gemstone next turn. And this is why you play the Bloodbraid, you know? What's up, Everus? The classic Bloodbraid into Azusa. Noble Hierarch. It could still be Band Spirits. I swear I'm gonna be mad if this is actually good. Oh yeah. Science. Isn't science like the best reason to play cards in Magic? Period. Meddling Mage, there it is. I mean, they kind of have to name Dryad. Name Primetime. Okay. So if we draw any land, we're gonna be good to go. Also, they are at like 16 right now. We can play another Bloodbraid. Another Dryad. I think I'm more interested in making sure that my Dryads resolve. Because I don't want to get got by... Also, this was really poor sequencing. I guess I could just like Bloodbraid here. We might draw into... Yeah, let's just Bloodbraid into Amulet. That's not great. But it's okay. Alright, so any land and we're gonna be good to go. Yeah, Bloodbraid into Explore would have been great. Phantasmal Image. That is very interesting. That was a huge mistake from my opponent. Why wouldn't they main phase this and name Dryad? Super weird. I guess they might have access to Reflector Mage, which could be a problem, because now I cannot cast both of the cards in my hand. Yeah, this is... Primetime is already Meddling Maged. Yeah, there's a Reflector Mage. Yeah, so maybe I should have just played my second Dryad. That would have been just the better line. Holy shit, alright, we're in trouble. Man, if we had found that one land... If we had found that one land, we would have been in really good shape. At least this Bloodbraid's block here? Oh, come on. So maybe we're able to buy some time. Unless they have another image or lieutenant. Maybe if control declines more, we can test Hive Mind for size. Well, actually, Hive Mind is fine against control. Don't have another lieutenant. Unsettled Mariner. Okay, that's fine. So I need to make some blocks. So I think we're going to block here. And we can double block here. Or we can just chump. We're dead over 2 turns regardless. Just gonna chump. I don't think there's anything that saves us though. Yeah. If I had cast the second Ride, I think we would have been able to win. In fact, we would have been able to win. So that was definitely a mistake. Got excited. Alright, let's bring in all the removal. And this. Bog can go. Ghost Quarter can go. I guess Gracer is okay. The boat guy, there were 2 million mages in play. One of them was naming Primeval Titan, the other one was naming Dryad, so I couldn't guess anything. So jumping with Azusa made no sense. Yeah, I was considering cutting one prime time actually because of melee mage. We have a lot of answers to mage, so I don't know. I don't know how good Cloth this is gonna be. Might be okay. I do like Empath a lot. Azusa feels pretty bad. Dryad is the nuts. Glassum seems good. This could also be Anger of the Gods. Before I played Anger, I wanted to make sure that I knew a little bit more about how the list looks like, basically. Like how the mana base feels and stuff. Because like Anger of the Gods, we have not that many red sources to comfortably be casting a double red spell on turn 3, you know? What is this? 12 red sources. So Pyroclasms just seemed like a little bit more comfortable for us. No, Fire Spout is not good. Like Fire Spout is the best sweeper. Fire Spout is the best sweeper for Amulet, but we're playing a Bloodbraid Elf deck. So it's not that great. Nah. Better. Trying to Gracer, easy. Well, this basic is. Do you think it's a part of them? We think that's part of them. Yes, I do think so. Explore better than Baloth. It is sometimes punt. It can be sometimes. Nice. It can certainly be sometimes, but I don't think that's like a universal thing. So I think that it's worth having like a split. And Baloth has bought me many turns against humans in the past, so I think it's worth the card. Like, of course, it's not as good as something else, but non-creature. You may look at them if you want, opponent. Nice freebooter. The name Bloodbraid Elf. That's pretty annoying because it forces me to, it forces me to basically shock here. Easy. Good times, good times. And I think it's better for me to... I could have played the 4-3 right there, but I think it's better to save this as removal. In case they have another melee mage or whatever. Mantis Rider, okay. Need to attack with Gracer to assert dominance. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Punt. Punt. Mistakes were made. Kriegasm. Kriegasm. Absolute Kriegasm there. Also, Gracer can save me 3 life if I want to. Just remember my Dryad, you got it. The power of Bloodbraids. Too strong. Too strong. So we said explore over Baloth. Can see that. Definitely shipping this. This is really bad. Really, really bad. Bloodbraid to Pyroclasm with a combo, exactly. Ugh. Disgusting. Disgusting. So we need to top deck an Azusa or a Dryad here. How is Gracer a beast? Who knows? Yeah, I guess I want to play the Misty because it allows me to fetch for a red source, and that means that I'm going to be able to... If I top the Gate Castle, I can Titan 1 turn earlier. Could have just introduced Sloth as a creature type. I know, what a wasted opportunity, right? I mean, this is a beast, and Arcbound Ravager is a beast as well. Like, think about that for a second. Think about that for a second, and how silly that is. Lieutenant? Alright, Bloodbraid. Let's go. It's better than Bloodbraid. So we're gonna name Giant here. What could my opponent have here? I think I'm gonna play Stronghold instead of Garrison. We can Titan next turn anyway. And this allows me to trigger Field. Yeah. What is Mage naming? Azusa. It's naming Azusa Lost but Seeking, which is comfortably chilling in our sideboard. Another melee mage. It's kind of annoying. But we have a lot of time here, right? We have a lot of time. Can I attack? I attack. They double block here and here. That's not a good trade for us. It's not a good trade. Next turn we can start attacking though. Lieutenant. Right, their dudes are starting to grow. Shock. No. 2. So now we have exactly enough mana to activate both. So now we can potentially block. Now I have the mana for both, but I want to be blocking because I'm at 8, right? My attack doesn't do anything. That second mage was pretty rough. We might just be dead here, by the way. That's pretty sad, honestly. We had a lot of options there. Shit. Is that actually lethal? Yeah, that's actually lethal, man. We had a ton of top decks there. Natural Valakut wins. That wouldn't have that much. All 3 of our Titans would have been drawn. Wow, we had a lot of good draws and we just weren't finding any. That would have been a good draw because it finds Atarka. Dismember would have won. Field would have been pretty solid. Classem wouldn't have done anything. And this is the issue with Pyroclasm, right? And why always I think that Firespout is the best sweeper to play in Amulet. It's because of what we saw specifically in that game there. BB into Knight of the Reliquary? Well, we're not playing Knight of the Reliquary, so that's going to be tough to achieve. But yeah, we had a solid amount of good draws there, right? Bone Crusher, Dismember, Field, Dragon Lord Atarka, Bloodbraid. All of those would have at least bought me some extra time, maybe. Well, yeah, it's too bad when you're bringing in Pyroclasm because it's good and then it just isn't because your opponent just played one Thalia's Lieutenant. So we field on 1, turn to Amulet into Turf, Gracer, Dryad, Explore, Castle. This is a keep. We're playing, I think we're playing the mirror. Every time I played against Big JC00, they've been on... Oh, hello. It's an Amulet. Remember Dragon Lord Rumoka in the sideboard? I never liked Dragon Lord Rumoka. People just kept jamming it, and it's just like, why? Why are you doing that? Do we want to explore here, or do we want to develop mana? I think I want to develop mana instead of exploring right now. That sucks in the face of a Thought Knot. I think it's fine. Also, they could be big Tron. There's the Thought Knot. But if we explore into a Titan, that's still pretty bad for us, right? Playthrough in the Dramokan Spora, we thought it was somehow better. Because Tron is just a better card than Dragon Lord Dramoka. That's why you thought that. I think I'm gonna take my chump with this Thought Knot here. Eugene. Well, that sucks. Prime time, so we can win this game. We're supposed to cavern to be closer to field rather than second castle. So what I was trying to do there was I was trying to... Yeah, maybe it just didn't make sense. I mean, the only way that we're getting to field is with a prime time, so I don't think it matters too much. Jeez, okay. If we top deck prime time, we still win though. Prime time? If we had top deck prime time, we were still fine. We would have been able to answer the card, we would have been able to trigger field, so we would have had a bunch of blockers. We would have been able to also gain life, Boros. Yeah, we would have been able to set up another Titan, even if ours gets answered. Sage, Force, Baloth, Bog out, Cavern out. We couldn't haste Titan because of coding. What do you mean? We had Boros in hand, right? I honestly, I just forgot what the board state looked like, but I think that we were fine to haste the Titan. Maybe I'm wrong. Funny that, you know, if we get paired against Eldrazi Tron, like Big JC was watching the stream, so they probably know that I don't have any zero drops, so they're not gonna be chaliceing on zero. But we do get like a little bit of value there from opponents chalicing our stuff for zero, and then we just don't have anything. So that's kind of sweet. Cut a Susa. I guess we can cut a Clothes. They add coding and taps when they search Stroke, you make it into an artifact. That's fair. That's fair. No, I wasn't thinking about that. This hand is a little bit sketch. I think we can do better on 6. You see, chat? You see? Turn to Fear, Empath, Kriegasm. Why are we red-green mid-range? Because we are. Because we can be. We can be whatever we want. What do you want to be, Enlightened Muppet? Don't let your memes be dreams. Of course we immediately get punished, right? Yeah, we're still getting prime time. Attack with Gracer. Correct play. We're gonna get Tron on 3 again. Opponent was dealt 2 hands, turn 3 Tron both times. Yep. They're gonna chalice for 1? Gross. That was a good draw. That's why we play 4 of this card. Tarka Worldrender is actually the most powerful drop strike creature in Modern. Good to know. So we're definitely getting field. And I guess Ghost Quarter? Yeah. So if they have Natty Tron into all this dust, potentially we might be in trouble. What's this tower? Battery Shaper. Unbeatable. All right, this is kind of sick. This is pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. All right, so we're gonna get. We have Ghost Quarter already, and we're gonna Ghost Quarter the tower on their draw step. We attack with Prime Time. They probably double block. I think we attack with Bloodbraid as well, I guess. We might get God by Dismember plus Chumpin, but probably doesn't matter because I'm gonna feel the plus. I guess I kind of want to copy this Suba. Nah, let's just field plus Stronghold. I guess we can field plus, no, field plus Stronghold seems better. Never understood why people like Tron. It's, I don't know. It's super weird, but I mean, it does win. It does put up results all the freaking time. I just don't know how that works. I just don't know how they do it, but yeah, so there's a Dismember that I was talking about. So draw step, we're gonna blow up the tower. Honestly, I wonder if my opponent might have, if it might have been better for them to block the Thought Knot on the Bloodbraid and then to use, to like draw a card off the Matter Shaper instead of not letting the Matter Shaper die. Tron piles are like the John ones, they keep showing up despite the effect being bad. I mean, I think it's just a fine deck, it just wins. Like, it's weird, but it just does. Like, I don't have any good explanation for that, but it just happens. Please don't have another Thought Knot, I guess. No. So we're gonna leave red and white. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Vesuva and I guess Sunhome? Yeah, sure. More zombies. You can never have too many zombies. Yeah, I know attack with Grazer. I'm a coward. So just get fetch land plus garrison here. Represents even more zombies. Yeah. Who said zombies travel wasn't good in Modern? I mean, clearly it's great. Fran, haven't built Fun MTG for a while. How would you say Amulet is behaving in the meta now? How have you... Well, the meta changed today, Sweatpants. I guess yesterday, not today. So I have no idea. I played exactly 1 league with it for now. And we went for a 1, it was fine. So I'm gonna have... Yeah, I mean, as the meta develops and stuff, I'm gonna have more information for you, but... As is right now, I don't think I have too much to say. Because nobody does. Oh, come on, really? Turn 3 Tron again? Yeah, just have turn 3 Tron every time. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. I mean, when you do this every single time, the E-Tron deck looks a little bit better. I mean, if I'm being honest, it definitely looks better when you have turn 3 Tron every time. All right, Carno. Now what? Good to know that they fetch for the tower. So this is the one that we're gonna be blowing up. So as long as they put a stop on my upkeep, we're dead. Yep. Can we even beat that? We can play Gruul Turf here. And then next turn we cloth this. Yeah, there's no way we can win anymore. Turn 3 card on the play. Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Grazer not having power. Brutal. Outskilled, yep. We were beaten. We were successfully beaten. I mean, I guess that if we get to ramp here somehow... Land? Okay. So if we top deck another land, then we can potentially Bloodbraid into something. If my opponent has absolutely nothing. Because Cloth is going to start generating mana. Smasher. They should not attack. So we need to find an untap green or red source. Wow. Greedy attack. Green or red source? Damn it. Okay, so now we actually can't win anymore, right? I guess we can prevent my opponent from attacking, but it just doesn't matter. Like, that was our window. That was our window, and now we can't get there. Really sad. All right. Brutal. Turn 3 Tron every single game, but we managed to beat when they were on the draw. When we were on the play, we managed to beat turn 3 Tron. When we were on the draw, we weren't able to. And on that game 3, if we had been on the play, I think we actually win. Because we managed to sneak in Bloodbraid before they can get to Karn coding. So they're going to be forced to Karn for bridge, and that's a lot more beatable for us. But Bloodbraid has been interesting for now. Like, it has done some stuff. It has certainly done some stuff. GG's, Jacob. GG's. Sure. Is this a turn to Bloodbraid? So we play Dryad, we play this. Play Dryad second time around. Well, now it is a turn to Bloodbraid. My point is gonna be like, what the f— The nuts! The nuts! Turn 3 Tron is good? Yeah, Jacob. You're a master Tron player, just having turn 3 Tron every single game. Good job. But you see, look at my opponent having mismatching Tron lands and being punished by being on the draw instead of on the play. Noobs. Absolute noobs. Absolute noobs. Is it better for me to prime time now? And then Dryad? Yeah, that has to be better. So Stronghold is here, so we're gonna get Garrison plus any land, I guess. So I guess let's do Valakut. So float 2, float green. And I guess we can float green here. Haste prime time, bounce here. Play land. Swing everything. Gonna get Valakut and Vesuva. Pew! 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 Alright, we don't know whether we're playing against Eldrazi Tron or Big Tron. I think I'm gonna sideboard for Eldrazi. think I'm gonna sideboard for Eldrazi. Both sides fought hard. Turn 3 Titan better than turn 3 Tron. Yeah, facts. Those are just facts. Keep, I think. Sweet or Ghost Squatter, like professionals that we are. Dare Fish, thank you for the follow. Come on. Come on. What's with my opponent's luck sucking like crazy today? Like, what's going on here? What is going on? What's going on? I think I need to leave myself the opening to Dryad next turn, to Bloodbraid next turn because of them being able to card me. You need to stop letting your opponents have turns to Tron. Yeah, I need to stop getting paired against luck sacks. There should be a no luck sack policy in Magic Online, so that Tron players have at least turn 4 Tron at the earliest, you know? So that their decks can be bad. Boom. Ugh, brutal. I think we want this out of our deck, so I'm gonna cast it anyway. We went through a lot of cards there. I mean, if we do get to untap, and yes, I'm well aware that I could have Ghost Quarter my opponent last turn, but I'm time walking them, but I'm also time walking myself, so I don't know how excited I am about doing that. Can I get to Titan before dying a horrible death? That's a lot of mana. Karn liberated? Holy shit. Alright. I am very much okay with this, though. So now they're gonna be forced to kill my Titan. We definitely want field. And I think I want... Borders Garrison. Ugh, it's so awkward. So they minus... But yeah, I want to be triggering this. So I guess that we're going to be getting Stronghold here. shit. Snare and bridge. Okay, so I guess they're not gonna minus on the Titan. They might minus on the Bloodbraid there. Minus on the Ghost Quarter. Makes sense. So I guess he had to kill this guy. I was not expecting Karn to be liberated. Since I thought not. So we have a bunch of draws that just win the game, right? Rexage wins, Force of Vigor wins. I didn't bring in Force. I'm stupid. Beast Within wins. Bloodbraid can potentially find me a Beast Within or Rexage or one of those. What else? Sure, have this basic forest. So we kind of have one turn, or maybe 2 turns to find one of those cards. Rexage, Beast Within, one time. Rexage, Bloodbraid. Okay, spin the wheel. So I can use Vesuva to copy my field. We're definitely attacking. And I guess we're attacking all that big Karn. Why are we playing BBE in Titan now? Because we can. Oh, I forgot to play my light. That was really stupid. Well. Yeah, that was a big mistake. Just gonna get a fetch land. And then we're gonna have a Vesuva copy our field. So impressive to see how fast you play Titan. I can't even follow. Thank you. Yeah, I've been playing this deck for a minute now. I still make some mistakes every now and then, as you can see what just happened. I should have played my land before doing anything. Okay, let's see what they draw. They draw an Urza's Tower. And we drew a land. Vesuva, copy field. Now we're gonna say go. It seems legit. Yeah, it hasn't been bad for now. We have found ourselves in a couple of awkward spots in previous matches, but honestly, we were a little bit unlucky, especially in the humans matchup. This is a huge ballista. Chalice for 6. You got it, opponent. Thank you for that follow. I am the savior. So if they trade here, if they block here, yeah, I think we just play Sun Home and we attack everything at Big Papa Karn. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that thing dies, and now we also get to trade with their thingy. And I think on their upkeep, I'm going to, well, actually, right now I'm going to blow up their land. Yeah. Yeah. Gonna blow up the one that makes a bunch of mana. So we're gonna be able to make 2 zombies now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All the mismatching lands. Gross. Why would they play their land before using this? Smasher. Smasher can't beat my zombie army. Poggers. So we kill here, we haste one of our new zombies, they're taking 3. Yeah, that's lethal. 14, 17. Easy game, easy life. Easy game, easy life. Why not on their upkeep? Because it gives them the mana. Yeah, they can spend that mana to draw a card with the something tome. That was game 2. That was game 2. Casual Bloodbraid into Peace Within to blow up your stand bridge. Just living the dream. Just living the dream. Ruronon Vegeta. Thank you for the follow. This list is spicy as hell. It feels more mid-rangey. I'm gonna keep, I think we're gonna bottom this. Feels a lot more like mid-rangey, which is not necessarily a worst thing. Oh, hello. The time of truth. The time of truth. Uh-oh. My opponent is better than I am. Thank you, P-Russ, for the follow. Maybe we should have some trackers. There's trackers in the sideboard. Steerings. Okay. explosives. It's fine. Cavern. So we cannot be the Titan. And we cannot cast Bloodbraid. Alright, so we just have to hope that my opponent does not have a prime time. Sounds easy enough. Vesuva, my son, my stronghold. I guess I should have copied their Hammer Battlements. It's my bad. No Titan? Okay, that's good for us. Maybe they just have sixth. No, just don't have a Titan. Okay. Okay. What happens if we... So we bounce here. I guess if we Bloodbraid into Fierce Empath, we have exact mana. Oh no, we still have one more land drop. So yeah, if we find an Empath here, I think we win. Empath. Clothis. Not the matchup for Clothis is this one. Not the matchup for Clothis. Poggers. Stronghold better than battlements. Stronghold better than battlements. Stronghold better than battlements. Do you know where I'm playing tomorrow for Legacy Wednesday? Not yet. Not yet. Maybe I'll look up something from the showcases. I was considering maybe trying out the GAC. If they Titan now, explosives for 2 sounds good. Okay. I think my opponent might be new to playing Amulet, because they're making some tough mistakes. I hear that there's a better list than what you're playing. GG's yesterday punishing waterfalls. GG's. We want these, and this, and this. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I think that inexperience with the matchup is what cost me. I think that if I had played properly, I think that I would have won that matchup against you. But I was not. It was literally my first time ever playing the matchup from the Esper Vial side. I had played against Cephalid Breakfast before, but from the Van Snow side. So I wasn't expecting you to have like value engines. I was expecting you to have like Tron and Nemesis and stuff, but I wasn't expecting you to have a value engine like Palace Jailer. So if I let the Tron of Nemesis resolve and then I save the force for the Palace Jailer, I think I actually win that game. Yeah, I think that because I would have been able to get my value engines going, but you were just drawing 2 cards a turn, and it was just impossible for me to keep up. Invite opponent to my stream so they can learn to play Tabro, but nah, I mean, it just sounds mean. Just not my intention. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Gaki's dope. Yeah, I think Gaki's pretty cool. It's also reasonably well positioned right now. Sure, value keep. Link them to my Discord at least. I mean, if my opponent just Googles Amulet Titan, there's no way they don't find me, so I don't know, it just seems mean. Like, if my opponent asks me for advice, I will for sure answer them and try to help them out, but unsolicited advice can backfire, you know? Unsolicited advice can backfire, and Straight drop. Okay. So that doesn't speed my Bloodbraid, but it makes my potential top decks off the Bloodbraid a lot better. Also, I'm going to attack with Grazer here for value. What do we got here? Azusa. Okay. I mean, if they have land drops to make from these Azusa, they might still be in this game. They have a T-West that I know of, and that's about it. Yeah, okay, so they have Titan mana, so if one of the remaining cards in hand is a Titan, they are super in this game, if not just heavily favored. It depends on what I Bloodbraid into, basically. Spin the wheel. That's a solid one to spin into. Get in there, BB. Alright, what do we got here? 3 mana. They're gonna transmute for Titan. Okay. This gives me one more turn to do something of relevance. Do I want to shuffle is the question. I guess shuffling doesn't really matter, like I bottomed one card that I don't want to draw. Summoner's Pact. And I know about a forest that they have access to as well. Okay, so their remaining hand is just Titan, like I guess Pact, and Unknown. Rebeak, thank you for the follow. Okay, second blue source makes sense. Do I want to shuffle to thin? I don't think so. If I draw Malakut, it's a lot better for me to have access to this. Rex Sage. That doesn't do anything. So, spin the wheel again. Fierce Empath one time. Easy. Yes. Primeval Titan. And let's play this. And let's chill. Yeah. Yeah, chill. enjoying the stream. Awesome. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. So I think they're just planning to make a bunch of zombies, but it doesn't matter. Oh, they packed it for Dryad. 3. Okay, so they're gonna Titan. They might actually have lethal here. Yeah, they might actually have lethal. So they should get Valakut Bounce Land, I guess. And they use... Oh, double Valakut? Well, that was a mistake. Okay, so Dryad's gone now. Can I double strike and kill them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess now we actually have to fetch. We're not gonna have enough mana unless we find another amulet or a Dryad. We're not gonna have enough mana to kill them. Okay. Unless we're gonna get to Rex Sage, blow this up. So that's something. They have it back to pay for next turn, which doesn't really matter, I guess. 3, 4, 5. Snow Forest. I mean, we do have to Titan. And we do have to haste. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I bounce turf, I can get field plus, and then I can copy a field. Yeah, I think that's correct. Attack. We could just get double field. That seems like the line. And we can out zombie them. I guess field ghost quarter might have been better. No, this is fine. I'm dead if I don't kill Dryad. Yes, I am very well aware of that fact. But I have a way to kill Dryad, so I'm not concerned about that part. And the Titan by itself can't kill me. If they top deck the Dryad, then whatever. Like, I guess they could also top deck a Bounce Land. No, Bounce Land is not enough. So they need to top deck exactly Pact or Dryad. Those are the only two top decks that win them the game here. So my opponent, they could have also drawn Tolerius, but my opponent tapped a little bit poorly there. Like if they had tapped with this instead of this, they had more outs. But because they tapped poorly, we kind of get away with murder a little bit. So like they limited their own outs by tapping wrong for Pact and Upkeep. The classic 0-2, 1-2, 1-2, 2-0-2-0. GG's, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Amulet is a tough deck when you just start with it. Like I was in my opponent's shoes when I just started playing the deck. Definitely made a shit ton of mistakes when I was just starting out on this deck. Yeah, I think we actually keep this. Turn 3 Dryad into turn 4 Titan with Dryad. Oh man. Well, bye bye. Oh, they're never gonna know what hit him. Now this version of Amulet seems very good against Jund. Very good against Jund. Goifle? 4-5 already. Big Goif, big Goif. I didn't want to play second Valakut there because I want to start making my land up so I can get closer towards triggering field. Yeah, so I'm gonna pitch this Valakut to the Liliana Plus. So I played this Amulet deck for 3 matches. Alright. What thoughts do you have to share with us, Madonna? Seems like a lot of variations of lists with Dryad introductions since we're linear from what I was first looking at the deck prior to Theros. I mean, yeah, the lists are more streamlined nowadays, that's true. Poggers. That's a we in the business called Poggers. Like game where I never do anything that impactful. That's just the nature of the beast, Madonna. So is how I had a lot of unfunctional draws. It's just the nature of the beast. Wait, what? They need to have another Thoughtseize. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So what's our best draw? Bounce land? Trophy? Okay. Well, now our best draw is, of course, prime time. Alright, 9-11. Should I play around K Command? Or should I play around Liliana? 1, 2. I guess I'm gonna play it out because it means that if I top deck a Titan, I can actually attack. So I think even though it plays into Colonel's command, I think it might just be correct for us to do this. Lurus, which doesn't do anything. Pretty brutal here. So Fierce Empath or Titan is what we're looking for here. Fierce Empath or Titan just turns this game around immediately. So we have 8 draws that effectively win the game. I think this game was winnable if you kept land in hand. I explained why I played it, right? And my opponent had the Thoughtseize, so it was not winnable regardless. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. And if I didn't play the land, if I kept the land in hand, that means that I don't have the mana to cast the Titan, so we were in the same spot regardless. So I don't think that game was winnable with how things turned out. Oh, we need Beast Within. I guess we do like draw a Tarka. They had a second Thoughtseize. So no, there was no permutation that would have allowed me to win that game. I think I'm just gonna cut all the amulets and just go mid-range all over my opponent. Maybe cut the Bone Crushers. Yeah, this seemed not impactful enough. Oops. Not that one. That one. Kite and Amulet, what? Actually, Kite and Amulet was a very common strategy back in the day. Before Field of Ruin was a thing, before Jace the Mice Sculptor was a thing, before all of those cards were a thing, it was a very common strategy to side out all of your amulets against the grindy matchups, and then you just would become like a mid-range deck. Just a damn. I really want to cast that Clothis, as you can see. Let's play. Say Gruul Amulet, yeah, it's very different. Let's see what they do. I think I'm gonna Bloodbraid. I think almost regardless of what they do, I'm gonna Bloodbraid. Damping Sphere. LOL. Okay, so I guess that's the only way that I would not Damping Sphere. That I would not Titan there, that I would not cast Bloodbraid, because we cannot cast the thing that we find off the Bloodbraid. So let's see what we draw. Another land. Yeah, I guess we can Titan next turn, right? So just play this guy. Get prime time. Pass the turn. How problematic is Sasha for this strategy? Very. Very. But not this version. Like, it's less problematic against this specific version of the deck. Why not Empath and Elf? Because there's a Damping Sphere. Ashiok. Now you may resolve. How are you liking the Bloodbraids? They're interesting for sure. They are interesting for sure. So if we find any untapped land, we can Dragon Lord, kill this, and do some damage here as well. If we don't draw land, we get to kill the Ashiok anyway, because we can BBE and kill it because my opponent minus. So that's also cool. Okay, so just gonna eat the Seal of Fire. This one. So this is just absolutely perfect for us. Cast Explore, dig one deeper. Ashiok dead. Is the Modern Goblins deck good? Yes. Remember that time when my opponent minus Ashiok? Yup. Imagine if my opponent hadn't minus Ashiok, right? Imagine if they hadn't minus Ashiok. Damping here has text opponent. There we go. Damping here has text. I'm kind of surprised it's good. It's a turn 3 combo kill. The individual cards seem weak. They have so much card advantage. What are you talking about? Yeah, they grind amazingly. That's what they say about Devoted Druid. Yeah, which is also a good deck. It's just not good. I disagree. I think it's actually quite powerful. But it's a deck that struggles against removal, right? The Goblins deck doesn't. We played multiple leagues with the Goblins deck, so if you want to check out my YouTube channel, you can find a bit of content on the deck. I think my opponent just could not recover after. How did the Goblins end up all the way down there in their graveyard when they exiled off of there? Active Clawless chat. We got there, chat. We got there. Trophy my Titan? You got it. Oh no! Should we attack? Yeah, we shouldn't attack. To be fair, our opponent's playing a meme deck as well. Yo. Respect the Jondo. You gotta respect the Jondo. We have infinite mana now, and we have double field. So this game is over now. I didn't even count. Didn't even count. Well, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I guess I should have made mana. Whoops. Whatever. Nice Damping Sphere. Suva and Gruul Turf. Do you like the Amulet decks with Karn? Yes, I was actually one of the first people to start playing the Amulet decks with Karn. So yeah, Karn is definitely my favorite way of of playing Amulet. It's more like a mid-range deck with a turn 3 combo. Exactly, exactly. Do you like Karn decks with Amulet? I also do like Karn decks with Amulet, yeah. No discard on turn 1. Poggers. I'm gonna cloth this on 3. Hell yeah. We play our own Damping Sphere like champions. Oh man. Nah, I think I'm gonna cloth this. Like, once this is in play, my opponent has no way of removing it, so we can actually block their Goyf. Love to see it. Okay. I would block. If this is my opponent's game plan, I am very into it. If this is their strategy to slowly fall behind to my own board Clothes, I think I like this. I think I can play this game. Have I tried when Amulet is Cyber to wish for a win? That's just a bad idea. Like, I understand like the concept, but Amulet is not a card that you're looking for in turns like 7, right? If you want to wish for an Amulet, you're doing that on turns like often, like 3 or 4, and that's not when you want to top deck your Amulet. Usually you want to top deck your Amulets on turns like 1 or 2. So by cutting an Amulet from your deck, you're making it less likely that you naturally draw it, and by making it less likely for you to naturally draw it, you're hurting your chances, etc., etc. So no, just I understand the appeal of it, but it's intrinsically counterproductive, basically. Yeah. There are some situations here and there where you can actually just minus on a... just like cyber out one of your Amulets. You just cyber one of those out in like grindy matchups or like slow matchups or matchups that are not about speed. Hey Lynn, how's it going? We're doing great today. Trying out some spicy little number here. It's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. Watching my opponent fall behind to this Clothes that we resolved on turn 2. Is entertaining. Karen the Glade Complainer. Ashiok! Oh no! Okay. Bubble, right? So we eat the bubble. Now we play this. And we're gonna have mana to, if my opponent wants to... Like if they pass the turn, I'm not gonna use this Visibility until my opponent sends step, and I'm just gonna blow up the Ashiok, and then we're gonna tap and we're gonna Slam Titan. Sure. Sacrifices a creature. Sounds good. I just realized that we can actually beast within our own Clothes. That's kind of sick. We can beast within our own Clothes in order to like get a free 3/3. That's cool. I like that. Exile the peatland. Green. It was bound to happen, opponent. You cannot really be surprised about this outcome. You could not really be that surprised about this outcome. I think I'm going to get field, but I think I'm actually going to prioritize getting another card in my hand. We can just get field plus castle though. Now let's just do field plus bog. Poggers. And speaking of poggers, Oliver D with the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Primetime Tron Hall for the 15th month now. Jeez. Cool. Thank you so much for the continued support, Oliver. Okay. This was a lot better than I expected. Let's talk about greed a little bit. Let's discuss greed, okay? Let's make that swap to begin with. And then, how do we feel about Bone Crusher? Bone Crusher seems a little bit lackluster. How do we beat combo decks is what I'm trying to figure out. How do we beat the ad nauseams of the world? How do we beat the scape shifts of the world? I'm particularly scared about Ad Nauseam. Oof. Collector Oof. Collector Oof is interesting. Play Blood Moon. I felt a little bit like we were kind of like overdoing. I mean, we're a mid-range deck, right? We're not really an Amulet deck. Like the whole toolbox aspect of it kind of went out the window. And now we are basically like a mid-range deck, okay? So we have to kind of like build our deck accordingly. So I'm trying to figure out how to fix some of the holes that we might have. And namely, I would imagine that the holes are going to be the combo decks. So I think I don't like the Bone Crushers. To help with combo. But then we need like Dryad plus Scape Shift. That's just not... I'm not interested in that. Cindervines is interesting. I think I'd rather go with Seal or Primordium than Cindervines, probably. In fact, honestly, Seal or Primordium, like, we're not packed in, right? We don't have packs, so we're not packed in for stuff. So Seal or Primordium might just be better than Rex Sage, because it allows us for instant speed interaction. So that's like the first change that we could do there. Trinisphere, now we're talking. It is a little bit of a number with Bloodbraid. It is definitely a little bit of a number with Bloodbraid, but it sounds exciting against the combo decks. Slaughter Games, we don't have black mana. Alpine Moon, but it would shut down your Valakut. Alpine Moon is just an unplayable magic card. Rurik Thar is just too slow, Mr. Rave. It's just too slow and too bad. Like, it doesn't do anything against Ad Nauseam. It's just not a very good card. Like, Modern has went past the time of Torpor Orb. What does Torpor Orb stop besides my own game plan? Hey there, guys, we don't have blue mana. Trinisphere is a big number with Bloodbraid. I am very well aware. I want current in the main deck? Nah. Trinisphere helps with Ad Nauseam, it helps with Storm, as you just said. What else does it help against? Oops, sorry. Like, those are the decks that I'm concerned about. Cage and Neil don't stop any of the combo decks that I just mentioned. Throwing Stones, Chameleon Colossus, it doesn't add anything to what we want to do. Throwing Stone. Is there really a card that's named Throwing Stone? That's not a thing. Why are you making me type stuff, Chad? Tron the last roll. Alright, alright folks, I guess I'm gonna be making some changes for the next league, but if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you with Amulet Gruul 2.0.